Hey guys, how the frig's it going today? Well, it's Tuesday after Labor Day. I thought I would take you through basically what my normal days are like when there's nothing going on but just me going to work, to show you the basic routine involved. Right now I gotta rock a piss. I'm gonna do something today that I haven't done in a while, and that's make a bulletproof coffee with butter. Normally I don't bother doing this. I just have myself a coffee with some heavy whipping cream. The calories down, but today, bulletproof coffee it is. Power failed yesterday, so that's a thing. Gotta turn this thing back on. So basically what I'm gonna try and show you here is, this is basically what it would be like if I carried on vlogging every day. Like, there's not always something going on in my life, so that's why I'm gonna be cutting back on the videos. Just let the dog out. Man, I hate it when the friggin' power fails and the Keurig turns off. This takes longer because it's gotta like load up the chamber with water and then heat up the chamber, and then it starts spilling out your coffee, right? Just a lot longer than it needs to be. I wish it was like my computers where it just turned on right after the power failed, but nope, can't have that now. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it in this because I love doing that. Magic Bullet, it's the shiz. So I've had a couple people ask me about the G6 and if I have any idea whatever happened to it, because you know it's been over a year and a bit since I traded it in for the truck. I finally got a hold of Ford, because I looked up, I wanted to check out to see if it was on the $100 lot, which I don't know why they call it that anymore, because they don't have a single car on there for $100. It's actually kind of expensive. I wanted to see if it was on there and I couldn't find it on the site. So I talked to my sales guy and asked him, I said, did you ever sell that car? Because I'm still getting recall notices in the mail. Sure enough, they did not sell the car. They sent it to the scrapyard in the sky. So that is where the car is now, at the scrappers, basically becoming whatever the hell they do with scrap. Oh man, that is my first bottle of MCT oil. Done. Garbage. Frig, that's sweet. They scrapped it. So I'm gonna have to contact the Ministry of Transportation and have them take that off my record, because I keep receiving recall notices for a car that I no longer own, or for that matter that no longer exists. Oh well, it's the way she goes. Doesn't that look good? So basically what I normally do in the morning is I go upstairs, watch some YouTubes or some TV if I'm watching a current show, drink my coffee, wake up, and then I pound some cardio. Because, you know, normally doing a little bit of cardio in the morning gets the blood pumping, makes you feel good, and then you're ready to take on the day. The fat coffee's been drank. It's a little foggy in here, I've been kind of vaping. Yeah, fat coffee's down, or bulletproof coffee, whatever you want to call it. One thing I can tell you guys that I've noticed about since I've started this dieting and exercising, that's changed. When I first got the Fitbit, my resting heart rate was about 93. Yeah, that's a little high, right? And I've noticed that since I started doing cardio and started working out and started eating better and just taking more care of myself, my resting heart rate has been getting progressively better, like big time. Like 79 BPM, 78 BPM. It's been a while since I've seen that. And they say that's a good sign of cardio health. Now, obviously the app tells me differently. When I go to my BPM thing here, I'll show you. Like when I first got the watch, I was at 83 roughly. That's the lowest my heart ever hit resting. Now I'm hitting 73. That's 10 beats per minute lower, and I think that's a good sign. Now when I go over to here, I'm still not in the good area. I'm poor to fair. Where you want to be is probably in the green, but I'm not quite there yet. Obviously I got more work to do, but that'll just take time. And that's one thing I have plenty of. See, back in the day when I used to work out and go to the gym was over by where I used to work at on Terra. Literally, it was like across the street from the office. So on days that I would work 8 to 4, I would get off work at 4, go to the gym, work out till about 5:30, go home, eat some food, and then crash out by around 7, 8 o'clock because I was just so devastated. Now that I got the gym in my house, it's a whole new ball game. Like yesterday, I woke up same time. It was around 3:34 when I got up. Yesterday was 3:30. I got out of bed, had a coffee. 4 o'clock, went downstairs, did some Bowflex, put in my weight training on there, or flex training, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's, yeah. And then ran cardio for about 20 minutes. workouts, 5 minutes warm up, 10 minutes hit, 5 minutes cool down, and then had a shower, got dressed, and went to work. Put in my time, came home. I came home, I sat down, I watched McJuggernuggets put up a video, so I was like, oh, I'll check that out. It wasn't long, it was like 20-30 minutes. And then I decided to run another hit session, so I blasted that out, and then I made dinner. I had myself some fish, because I love fish. Had some fish and some broccoli. Played a little bit of that game called Scum, which is on Steam. It's like a new open world survival game that's pretty cool. And then after that, I basically went to bed. I was in bed by 8, and I woke up today at 3. So that's 7 hours of sleep, roughly. 6 maybe. And that's pretty much my life. Like, I don't really do much, so making daily vlogs, that's why it's kind of difficult. Like right now, I'm about to go downstairs, I'm gonna rock some cardio. I know I'm vlogging, but I can't really film that, guys, because all I wear is a bathing suit, and I'm not really ready to show off the body because it's still not awesome. So that's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna go downstairs right now, rock some card, rock some weights, have a shower, and I'll chirp back in then. But I did notice that since I started working out, it's really made life better. But back in the Ontario days, when I used to work nights, because remember, I work split shifts, so 1 week of days, 1 week of nights, 1 week of days, 1 week of nights. When I would work the 4 to midnight, what I would do is I would get up at around noon. Even before I ate or did anything, I'd jump in the car, drive all the way to the gym, put in about an hour and a half workout, doing whatever, weights and cardio, and then come home at around 1:30, get ready, or just, you know, just chill out at home, do whatever I was doing at home, and then go to work from 4 to midnight. And come midnight, by the time I got home, I was just completely destroyed. So I just go to bed, and then I'd wake up the next day and rinse and repeat. And I was doing that 5 days a week, except for back then I wasn't working out on the weekends. I wasn't going in on the weekends. I would just do cardio at home because I had that exercise bike I used downstairs. Like I said, my parents bought that back in like 95. His mom wanted to use it, or dad wanted to use it. I can't remember who bought it for who. I think dad bought it to increase his cardio for hockey or something like that. I used to drag that there into my old room and then sit in front of the TV and just put on like Trailer Park Boys or something. No, it wasn't Trailer Park Boys. I don't think Trailer Park Boys was around in 2000. It was around 2002. I just didn't know about it. But I used to just sit there and watch whatever on TV, some show, and then ride the bike just to burn off weight, burn off some cardios or whatever. And it was pretty good. I would do that on Saturday, and Sunday was always a day of rest. I didn't do anything on Sunday. No working out, no weights, no cardio, no nothing. Just chillax and recuperate. Still kept up with the diet of eating, but I didn't do anything. And I think the biggest thing that caused me to gain all my weight was after the layoff at Ontario. And yeah, it was kind of a layoff, I guess, because it was a voluntary layoff. I could go into detail on that because a lot of people seem to think they know more than, you know, what actually happened to me because they're dumb. But when Bell bought Ontario back in 2013, they told us, no, it was in 2014 they bought it. They made a deal with the government that, because they originally, when they bought Ontario, they didn't want the people. They just wanted the infrastructure, like every other acquisition Bell gets. When they bought Dryden Tel, when they bought Kenora Tel, when they bought Northern Telephone, when Bell Alliant bought us, the Ontario, because we were a Crown Corporation under the Ontario government, the government made a deal with Bell where they had to keep 50% of the employees for a minimum of 2 years, after which they could go ahead and lay them off or offer them a position in Bell or whatever the case may be. Now, I know people who worked for Northern Telephone. Actually, a guy I went to school with worked at NTL, and he flat out told me his biggest regret was not taking the buyout when they laid off half of the NSTs, the network service technicians, because when they got the same deal, 2 years, 50% staff, and then whatever happens, happens. So sure enough for him, 2 years in, he gets a Dear John letter, you know, basically, thank you for your service, you're no longer needed, hit the frickin' road. He said it was the worst thing ever because he didn't get a severance, he didn't get anything. He basically got his last paycheck, and he was on EI's lineup signing up for unemployment insurance. So when the union signed a deal with Bell saying they would give us basically 2 years or 2 months pay for every year worked, and I was there for 13 years, so I got 26 months worth of pay, I was like, yeah, I'll take the layoff because I wasn't going to get a severance. Now, I was kind of hoping to get a good job right after. Like, I took a couple months off and tried doing YouTube for a job, but, you know, that doesn't work out because my content's not that hype, and I refuse to at the time, I refused to break the boundaries to actually make good content, such as, you know, destroying stuff on YouTube or, you know, basically being belligerent and getting kicked out of Walmart and stuff like some other YouTubers we all know. I didn't want to play that game. I was trying to do it the honest way of basically filming my life, but my life's not interesting enough to draw in a crowd. So I was like, you know what? This isn't working. Time to get a job. And that's when I got the job at the call center, which, you know, it was a job, but it definitely didn't pay the bills. Sure enough, 2 years later, everybody got laid off. Like, the building's for sale. It's like everybody got laid off. Everybody that worked there was basically, thanks for coming out. GG, doors are closed. Don't come into work tomorrow. Here's your last paycheck. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So I knew that was coming. I didn't want to risk it. That's why I took the layoff. And let me tell you, like, I kind of got into a bit of a depression the January after that all happened, going, what the hell am I gonna do? Got into some heavy drinking. Yeah, it was bad. I was drinking every day for like a solid year. Even while I was at the call center, I was drinking. And it was horrible. Even at the vape shop, I was drinking. I was in such a bad depression that I don't want to say alcoholic because I don't drink that much anymore. And I didn't go to no friggin' AA meetings or anything. I just cleaned myself up. But I got on the liquor pretty damn hard. And that's what contributed to going from my weight of 260 pounds all the way up to 325 pounds was the amount of liquor I was consuming. And it was pretty damn brutal. I will say it. It was pretty damn brutal. So I don't ever want to get like that again. That's why I love the job I have now. I wish I would have got this job shortly after the layoff from Ontario, because let me tell you, this job here is like a godsend. It's a blessing. It's friggin' mint, because there's nothing when you live in a little shit town. There's no employment here, and like even IT positions in this town, they don't want to pay. Like there's a company up the hill from me, and they're looking for an IT technician basically to handle their entire network, do all their servers, and be on call 24/7. Like if something goes wrong, you get up and go. But they only want to pay you $22 an hour, and you're probably thinking, well, that sounds okay. Well, not when you think of all the responsibilities involved and stuff. You're their main guy. You're the one fixing the network. You're the one keeping the emails up and going. You're the only guy too, so there's nobody to fall back on. Your pager goes off, you're out of your house, you're in your vehicle, and you're going, and you're putting mileage on your vehicle. They need you to go to a remote site, you're putting mileage on your vehicle, and it's like, that's how a lot of these IT gigs are in town. They just, they don't want to pay, you know. And then there's the computer repair shops and all that there. They basically, they don't, it's not like you're an employee there. They want you to become incorporated. So you basically become your own business, and that way there, they don't have to pay your taxes, and you got to make sure, like, you're running a business under their name. You only get paid if you work. Like, I don't mean like by the hour. I mean like you go out and you hunt for jobs. You're like, hi, I'm so and so, and I'm incorporated under, you know, Dan's Computers, we'll say, and I'm here to fix your PC, and it takes 2 hours, and let's say they pay you $120, well, like $60 an hour for computer repair, and then you got to turn around and you got to pay the business 40%, you keep 60. Like, that could be good, but at the same time, it's like you're paying somebody else, but you're doing all the hard work of finding the jobs and doing the jobs. Why wouldn't you just start your own repair business and undercut these guys? But like, that's the one problem with this town is the businesses. There's none. There's no work. And that's when I was contemplating on going to London, but I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to have to sell everything and restart. And that's what was all going through my mind. And that's when the liquor came in. And then I started getting stupid with it, and that's why I've tamed her down a bunch lately. Like, I don't think I want to drink much anymore because I got to get myself back on track. And since I started doing the workouts and the dieting and all that, I've been feeling a lot better, which is why we had that burst of videos. But, you know, I don't know if I can keep that momentum up, and that's why I'm saying, guys, after this video, if you don't see a video for a while, it's because I got nothing to video. It's not because I quit, it's just because I got no content. My life is pretty much cut and dry. It's like, wake up, go to work, come home, have dinner, go to bed, you know, and do house things. Like you want to watch me do my dishes or mow my lawn or snow blow my driveway. Like, you can only watch that so many times, right? But anyway, I'm gonna go rock some cardio because it's already 10 after 4 and I gotta have a shower and get ready for work. Today is gonna be a doozy. All right, let's pitter patter. So this is the belt that I modified. Okay, those are the original holes. These are all the extra holes I've added to it. I started using that one there as of now. Can almost get into that one. This belt used to be longer. There used to be even more holes up top, like another 5. Oh man, just to show you the progress and the belt size. So being a day shift today, I gotta wear a collared shirt. Whatevs. I get to wear jeans though, so that's sweet. Boss calls jeans geek chic. Hell, I'll take it. I was gonna have eggs today, but it turns out I ate all my eggs, so I'm having fish and bacon instead. Doesn't look like much, but it should give me a good protein boost after that workout I did, so who knows, I might have a fat bomb with it. Fat bam! See, that's the best part about running HIIT. 2 hours ago, I was at 400 calories in. I'm almost at 1100 calories now. 90 BPM, that'll hold for a while. That's why I say if you want to lose weight, do HIIT. You only need to do 10 minutes. If you're really hardcore, do 20. And it's like 10 minutes of HIIT is like 2 hours of cardio. Because your body will just maintain a fat burn beats per minute heart rate. Even when you're resting in a computer chair watching YouTube videos or editing. It's freaking awesome. And like I said, 1100 calories, that's almost a third of my supposed to burn according to Fitbit app a day. I should be burning 3,600 calories a day. That's what they want me to do. So yeah, pretty awesome. Anyway, something else I need to do before we go is get my lunch ready. And I don't usually bring too much for lunch. My breakfast there that I had, and I'll probably pop a fat bomb on the way back up. Normally that'll hold me out till 10:45, 11, and that's my lunch because I work 7 to 3. So I usually take my lunch at 11 p.m. Normally what I do is I throw 2 or 3 of these in the air fryer, then I bring them with me and just eat them. Man, just this morning I've drank 2 of these. Well, this is my second one. So that's 52 ounces in this. Plus I drank my sports bottle while I was riding the bike and doing my weightlifting. So that's 16 ounces. Guys, I'm going through water like crazy. I don't mind though, it's alright. Alrighty guys, it's that time. What time? Time to head off to work, and it's gonna be a shit show. Hey Google, turn off the studio lights.
Sure, turning off the studio lights.
Thanks, bitch. I need to grab those tornadoes out of the air fryer, put them in the container, put them in my lunch pail. Yeah, yesterday was brutal and it was a holiday, right? Because there's a lot of people coming back from holidays and such, and they've been off for a while, and today's also back to school, so oh man, it's gonna be a brutal day. So gotta bring my A game. Gotta keep my game tight like Kobe on game night. Alright, we got everything. I'm not gonna bother doing a drive to work today. I'm just gonna head off. After work, I gotta go to the pet store and get Oreo his dog food. Oh, that reminds me. Probably should feed him, right? He's probably waiting for breakfast. Well, you gotta move out of the way. Like he's off to the side of me, right? Like he's completely out of my way, and he sees me walking over and he sidesteps to block me. It's like I'm trying to get him food, but he insists on getting in my way. Friggin' weird creature. Anyway, let's get the shoes on, get out of here, go put in our time. It's gonna be a shit show today. Oh man, not looking forward to it. Like I say, normally when I work days, I take Friday off as an extra day just so I can go into the weekend, the 2 12-hour shifts, somewhat rested, but I'm not doing that this week because I want to save up some money. Even though working yesterday was double tax and a half day, where you make 2.5 times the amount that you normally would make. Working Friday, it's going to get me 51 hours this week, where 8 of those hours is double tax and a half. Should net me some serious profit. Should be pretty sick. Also, I set up the GoPro Sessions skeleton case in here so that if I ever want to do drives, I can. I can't remember how the audio is on that thing, but whatever. Anyway, let's go. I'll talk to you guys after work. We'll take a rip over to the pet store. Thinking about maybe going to the grocery store too, because I have no eggs and I really like eggs for breakfast. The fish worked, I'm not gonna lie. The fish did work in a bind, but I really want eggs. Anyway, let's get after it. Alrighty guys, work is done. I'm down here at the pet store. You can sort of see it in the back there, in the back over yonder. wherever that is. Over there. I'm gonna get some dog food. Alrighty, we're home. I was gonna go get groceries after work, but Dad sent me a text saying that the mailman screwed up and dropped off some of my mail at his house when I haven't lived there for 12 years. Worst part is it's with an insurance company that I've never been with. Oreo knows his dog food is up on the stove there. That's his dog food, and he knows it, and he's trying to get to it. You want your dog food, don't you? He knows it's there. Like, he knows. Good news is, see how fluffy he is? Okay, that won't last. While I was at the pet store, I decided to go to the grooming area. I try my luck every time I go in there to get them groomed. Mainly because they're the cheapest in town. And that's where I always get them done. I brought them to another place last time and they did a good job, but all they did was bitch and moan. Oh, your dog is too wired. We can't deal with them. Next time we're going to have to sedate him to clean. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. I know he's a nutcase. You know he's a nutcase. Look at this friggin' spaz. Like, I know. I know what I'm dealing with. Dude, you're jumping around so much you knocked my lunch pail off the fridge. Oh, friggin' dog, man. Spun. But like, don't say you're gonna sedate my dog because you gotta shave him. It's kind of a dick move. See, he's all excited because he thought I was going to pour it out on the ground. Like, normally I put his food thing on the ground, like the big container that I pour all of his dog food into and seal it up. Normally I put that on the ground and then I pour it and then he just sits there and he bites at the stream of food. But because it was a small bag that I bought this time, I did it up high and he's all sad because he couldn't bite at any of the stray food pieces. Because that's the kind of puppy doggy I have. So you guys know how I do that work for the Teachers Federation and the education system here in North Bay, right? What am I? Oh, it's a school bus. I'm like, what's idling out there? Like, city transit, and I forgot. It's back to school today, people. The kids went back to school. I forgot. But anyway, I do that work for the Teachers Federation and the Near North Teachers Local and all that there. Well, I just got a call from the Ontario School District and they got some IT work for me, and this is kind of big stuff, so it's like sweet. So I gotta find time to, well, I gotta build the project and get it going, so it should be kind of fun. A little bit of cash on the side. I'm still like, okay, I dropped that video about VR and stuff. I decided I'm gonna go with Oculus Rift, mainly because I talked to Don, 2323 I think his name is, on ScrewTube, and I asked him, why did you go with Rift over Vive? And his reason is the same reason I have. I never even thought about it. Play area. For Vive, you need a lot of space. Okay, like, what are you doing? You gonna do a burnout? If that bus does a burnout and I don't catch it on video, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, he's just like revving his shit out there. Do a burnout, bitch. Oh. It's not gonna do a burnout. Son of a. That's why I'm gonna go with the Oculus Rift. Some people said it does have issues with 360 tracking. However, like I pointed out in the one video, if you buy the 3 sensors, you can get around that and it works fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. And doing this extra work on the side gives me extra money for said purchase, even though I don't really need the extra money for said purchase. I'm kind of tossing and turning between buying it in 2 weeks versus waiting till like Black Friday, Boxing Day, because you know there's going to be a deal. You know, like right now there's a deal, I just don't have the cash together for it. And that's $500 for the whole kit and caboodle with the touch remotes, 2 sensors, and some Marvel game where you play as superheroes. And you get the other 6 games with it as well, that come with the touch controllers. So you know there's going to be a freaking deal come Black Friday. And that's only, what, 2 months away. Pretty sure I could hold off and wait, and then just keep saving money, because maybe by then I'll be like, you know what, we'll just get Vive and deal. Vive probably would work in this area, maybe not, because I only have, what, maybe a 5x5, and Vive wants 11x11, where Rift you can literally play it sitting at your desk, which is nice, because if I want to play some Euro Truck Simulator, because you can do that, Euro Truck Simulator with Rift, you can sit there, set up your steering wheel, have your shifter, put your stupid mask on and drive transport and look around with your real eyes and see what's going on. So like, unlike when I play and I use the steering wheel to turn and to look, because as you turn the wheel, your guy slowly looks left to right depending on where you're turning. I could just say, actually drive it. I haven't played Euro Truck in a while, but I wouldn't mind getting back into it. Driving transport's kind of fun. You know, I don't do it for a living, so I don't see how somebody who drives transport for a living would want to sit there and play a transport driving simulator, but, you know. I also don't own Computer Repair Simulator. What the hell is that game? I see Sarah play it all the time. Computer Building Simulator. I have no will or want to play that, just like a mechanic shouldn't want to play Car Mechanic Simulator. It's like, you go to work all day and you're fixing cars. Why the frig would you want to come home and play a simulation of your work? But then again, you know, there's probably farmers who play Farming Simulator and laugh at it going, this is so unrealistic. I don't know. I gotta piss. What's going on, my fugglies? So I already went and greeted groceries. I already went to the parents' house and picked up my mail, which, like I said, it was from an insurance company that I haven't been a part of. And I don't know why they sent it there because I've never even called them for a quote. So I have no idea how they got that address. Or my name for that matter. But I went and did groceries and I bought some little pork loin things, which I'm currently putting onto my plate because I'm going to go and ingest them. I also bought some eggs, so I can have eggs tomorrow. Yay, eggs! Sat around talking to the parents, all that fun stuff. Pork loins! They're going to be good. And yeah, I'm just going to eat this, chill out for the rest of the night, because we got to go to bed soon. Probably in a couple hours. Hey Google, turn on the studio lights.
You got it. Turn on the studio lights.
Thanks. But yeah, not too much else going on. Oh, I got the gas. So I'm gonna end it here. Get this edited and uploaded. Like I said, guys, you notice there's no video tomorrow because I had none in the video and I didn't make one. But what I want to do now is, as I make them, put them up right away. Don't schedule them. Don't just toss them up. Toss them up. Just toss them up. Who cares, right? So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. See, my life isn't that exciting. Like, some cool stuff happened today. Like, I got that project coming up that's gonna be pretty awesome. That's going to pay pretty nice, and I get a couple cool paychecks over the next little bit for working my ass off, and that's going to be pretty nice. I do say so myself. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, people, peace and forget.